Yeah, I know, right? I'm wondering where they got their ideas, and maybe this was from Thor's hammer, is how they came up with Hammerhead Corvette. Ah, howdy, Eddie. Nice to see you. All right, and that's what's that?
There's a whopping one people in here.
I see that.
It's got to be a new showtime high from the beginning.
Yeah, I think we've had regularly this on a beginning.
Well, it's Friday. Everybody's going to want to catch the show today.
Nah, I hope.
Greg said happy Friday.
It is indeed TGIF. Greg, thank you very much. What I'm working on is this. I had to expand this because the chassis itself, made out of this paper towel roll, was too small around. I had to raise it up, and so I lifted it up a half an inch. That's this width here and here. So it gained an inch in diameter, I believe. Well, howdy, James. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all. I'm just kind of showing you a little bit about what I'm doing right now today. I've got to close this in, and I got to start building these back sections. I put this on today. I had to remake it. The one that I made before was made out of paper, and these are plastic Q-tips. These can move around and bend and stuff, and they won't break. The paper ones will break. So I changed this up. Hi, Philip. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Phone Show. I'm about ready to get busy, so I'm going to change the camera angle. Uh-oh, that's too much. Okay. Hi, GJ. How are you doing? I'm working on the chassis on this right now. I've got the engine compartment just about done, so I can't really do anything till I get this ready and can actually start to wire this up. And I may go ahead and do that today.
James said Hammerhead is looking good, Mike.
It is, and this is the stand for it. Now that's something I might start doing right now, is I've got to build this stand. All right, so that means I better bring this up a ways so you can all see what I got going on here. This has to go on here like this. Yep, goes on just like this. All right, this is the Hammerhead's body right here. Uh-oh. Come here, you. Oh, man. Okay, doggone it. Got to get that out of there. It does not want to work well unless the wiring is pulled out. Ah, there we go. All right, now line this up. I got to make sure it lines up straight with the engines. That's pretty good right there. All right, so I need to put a mark on here so I know that is correct. All right. Yeah, this has to work. What I'm trying to figure out right now is I have to get the stand made. I have the stand made. Now what I have to do is I have to drill a hole in this engine compartment and get this fit together. You know what? I really... Oh, there's so much little detail. I got to turn this over so much. All right, that's where that's got to go to be correct, I think. Oh man! All right, you guys, I've got to get the Star Destroyer because I can't make moves on this unless I get the Star Destroyer in the right location. And so doing that, I have to come back here and I have to grab the Star Destroyer, which has been drying for the last week. Now, what I had to do, this is what's going on with this right now. This piece goes on here just like that. Then the Hammerhead Corvette goes on here like this. Oh, look at that. Doggone it. Okay, that is... Uh-oh. Anyway. It's Gobi. Welcome to the show.
Mike, your chair actually moves when you turn around.
Yeah, it does that. You know, I have Casper the Friendly Ghost here. Okay, that is good. That means I need to put a hole right here. Yeah, okay. So, that's where that hole's got to go. Now, these stands, they fit together like that because this becomes one piece. All right, but when it's on display, they're separate like this. Huh. Isn't that? Oops. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. All righty. So, now... Well, I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, I can fix that. Not a problem. All right, you need to go out of the way over there.
Mike, somebody thought you were holding a loaf of French bread.
A loaf of French bread. Well, I tell you what, if you think this is a loaf of French bread, wow. Wow. That's all I got to say is wow. All right, so that is going to go there. Man. All right, so I guess what we do is we start with changing out the drill bits on this, and get some other stuff going on here. And I do believe, wow, I'm gonna have to put use. Let me see here. I think this is the best bit to use on this. Now, I have to make this hole straight through. YouTube's what? Oh, wow. Yep. I like the Anunnaki. Yeah. They saw something in us that most other people can't. The Anunnaki are supposedly the extraterrestrial aliens that came here way back when Assyria and places like that were running full tilt. And then they were classified, they were gods. They were from another galaxy or another part of this galaxy. All right, well, that is not going to work. That means I'm going to need to, what's going on there? I'm going to need to...
You got the replacement moving in for that watch. Hopefully everything goes well.
Got the, what? Which watch was that? That's Goose?
Yeah.
That's good news, Goose. All right. Sometimes you have to get a longer tool to get it to work right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but only to you, Eddie.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome, Eddie. I thought I'd clarify that statement, you know, because people in the know want to know. All right, here we go, everybody. Okay. Now that that is done, I can actually take this off of here. Because what I have to do is I have to create larger holes in this, which is not going to be easy. Probably need to go to a different bit. And that's just the way it is. Alrighty, I got these really cool grinders. Right here. That is an aggressive grinder. But the thing about it is, it will make this hole bigger so that I can actually get the stand in here. Doggone it. All right, stay there now. Why are you loosening up on me? Well, I'm going to fix that. This is a chuck. That's what this is called, is a chuck. Now, it keeps loosening up on me while I'm trying to get this thing to work. Because finger tight doesn't seem to be working. Well, I tighten it up with this, and now it's not going to come loose. Wonderful news. Shoot. All right, so I better check this to see if it's working. This is what's going on. I'm drilling a hole in here so that I can actually get this piece to go in.
Mike, you ever done mushrooms?
Yes, I have done mushrooms, yes. Long time ago. Haven't done any recently. All right. Now. All right, let's see if this is going to work now. Aha! All right, everybody, there it is. That is the way the stand is going to work. Okay, so now what we do is we got to put this back together. All right. Now that seems to be lined up just where it's supposed to be. A little bit more like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stick this on here just like so. And that is looking pretty good. See, the thing is, you can turn this at this point in time because I haven't attached the front of it. So now we bring this back over here like this, and we put this all together like so. Bring that in there, put this together like this, and that's where that has to go, right there.
James says you're a top bull. Love your passion for your art.
Aw, thank you very much, James. All right, so now what I have to do is I have to get a mark right here, because this is where that second stand hooks into. Did that mark on there? Oh, it did. All right, now let's get rid of it. See, and they stick together. It's kind of cool. Okay. Now we do this. If you do not put the stands in early, you cannot do it later. It will absolutely destroy your build. Then you'll be repairing it. Uh-oh. Doggone it. Didn't quite have that lined up right, but that's okay. It will fix. Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like now. The Hammerhead Corvette is crashed into that Star Destroyer right where it's supposed to be crashed in. And now, I know that that's correct. Okay, so to alleviate any kind of situation with this, I have to create a stand mount for this thing. So we're going there, and I'm making marks here. This comes off of there like that, stands up over there. Take this apart. This can go down here on the floor because I have to work on that too. It's you know that I filled the front end of that Star Destroyer with gravel. I had to give it counterbalance. Now, this is where that goes up inside there. It's just perfect. And this is the top section. This is the bottom section. So what I have to do now is I have to build paper around this that's not stuck to it. I cannot, this has to be graduated around here, but you can't glue it to the wood because it'll never stay.
Somebody's asking when you incorporate a sound unit in your model.
I don't know when I'm going to incorporate sound. I have no idea. That is something that I can do, I suppose. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. All right, so this is a cone. What this is a cone. Now, I have to glue this together and get it to work so that when I put this together, that the stand will actually slide up into the cone. Oh, come on, don't slip on me now. It's got to stay tight. Otherwise, it won't fit right.
Backstreet's back. All right. Did Mike, you're gonna be singing Backstreet Boys now.
Backstreet Boys, Eddie? Why?
Yeah, my inner Backstreet's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever use silicone, Mike?
I do not ever use silicone. I have used super glue. I've used Gorilla Glue. And, yeah. But I do not use silicone. I mean, there are probably applications that will call for it.
I'm a Barbie girl. A Barbie world.
Okay, now to make this strong, I'm going to go over this a few times. What do I need here? What do I need here? What? Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. It's a 1/4-inch piece of paper. Uh-oh, that slipped. Why'd you slip? You're supposed to be glued. Because I can take this and put it up here and start going around with it like that. And it will lock everything in place. Now you do this with enough layers of paper And what it causes is, it causes it to be structurally sound. And I'll show you what I mean by structurally sound. All right, you can see as this goes on, it winds down, it changes its angle because of the way you build, you have to build on a cone. All right, so this goes down and it starts doing this. All right, it lengthens itself in an angular fashion to where you got this. See how this does this? Well, what you do is you just position your next piece in a different location so it covers up what you just did. And whenever you're working with a cone, if you don't have the paper cut to fit the cone, you're going to have this situation. Well, I don't particularly care for cutting cone-shaped paper. And so what I do is I just put it on here like that, move this back around here like so, and I cover up the part that I just got done doing. Just like this. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm building up the structure of the paper. It's making it into plywood is what it's doing. Now, that is formed very nicely. There's a couple of things you can do at this point. You can take it off of here and you can glue some more paper onto it. I do not want to do that because I have found that it crushes really easy. If you leave it on here, it will not crush. You will keep forming it to what you want. Now, we're going to take a piece of this.
Mike for president.
Oh, thank you. I do not want to run countries.
Marty said great work.
Well, thank you very much. Okay. Now, we glue this up. Now, I got to do this 2 times. I got to do it in the front and the back.
Alex sent a 100 Joule, Mike.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you all for your support, you guys. And, yeah, just thank you all. You're fantastic human beings. I'm glad to know you all. Thank you for coming to my phone show and watching this lunacy. We have a blast here, and you know, that's what we do. Between Eddie and all the mods that I got, Honey Bunny, Miranda, Derek, Grant, Natalie, we love you all. Thank you for joining the phone show. All right. Now, see, this comes right off. Piece of cake. All right. Now, the thing about it is, well, I got a tail section on there, right? Oh, that's not a problem. You just take your scissors and you snip that off because it doesn't matter what level this is. This is all going to be inside the build. At least I hope it will be anyway. Probably not with this build because I've already got that built. So anyway, but this part of it, that's how that sets on there, just like that. That means I need to make a bigger hole over here so that that can go up inside there. Well, that's interesting.
Grant, have Natalie check her phone. Or a son.
What do you know? I like Edward. Okay, so this is a very interesting part of the build. That has got to go up inside there. Well, this part is too short. It has to be up inside the chassis at least a half an inch. So, I showed you how to make this. There is no reason for it not to work. Only problem is this is too long, too far down. Okay, can I use it? No, I cannot. This is a piece I made that is non-usable. So I put it back in a bin that I keep all my non-used stuff in, and now I have to do this again. But this time, I have to measure it right here and go up there. Okay, so we need about that much. I only need about this much paper. And so now that I know where I'm at with this, I can go around here. I can start here and form this around like that. All right, it's too long, so we're going to cut that much of it off. Now we're going to do this again. This time, I'm going to cut this to fit. Because this has to be very sturdy, this part of the build. And I can't let it slip down, all right? I can turn it so that it goes downhill like this. Uh-oh, stay there. But it has to be flush with the top of this board, with this this stick. All right, this is a chopstick, you guys, so it is bamboo. Extremely tough. Now, I can't let that glue on there, but I can let it dry.
This guy says he's a heavy equipment mechanic in the gold mines, and this is where he comes to relax.
Wow, that is so cool. I'm glad you can relax here. Okay, so now that I got that, now I need to add this piece to it. And anytime that you're adding layers of paper and glue together, you are making whatever you're doing stronger. Okay, now, and these building principles that I'm showing you guys how to do here, they work with everything that you need to make.
The Hammerhead Corvette is looking fantastic.
Thank you very much. You are right, it is. All right, now I don't want glue on this rod. All right, so now I've got this little piece right here. This is going to be inside. This will be put inside here.
Why?
So that the stand attaches to this. But I have to make this strong enough, so I need like 4 layers of paper on here. And I just cut that tail off. That's not needed. Okay, what do I need? Where'd it go? The Hammerhead Corvette is looking extremely good, you guys. And what I'm doing right now is I've got to build the stand for it. And it stands up on its own really, really well, but it won't fit onto the Star Destroyer unless I have this all put together. So what this does is this goes on here, and that goes in there. Yeah, I'm still going to have to work on that. I may have to make that hole a lot bigger up front and fill it with cement. Okay, so that part is almost done. Okay, now this piece, this goes around here like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this all the way around, and I'm going to look at that. Okay, so that needs to be cut like this. Hey, doggone it. Let's see how that's looking. All right.
It's totally amazing. I have watched you build a lot of this, and I still have no clue at all how you do it. You're a master.
Well, thank you very much. I want to be the best at this of anyone in the world. And the only way I can do that is to keep perfecting this craft and doing a better job at everything that I build. Now, there's so much to know that you can goof up like I goof up. It's not something that is abnormal to me. I've messed up a bunch of different things. I try not to do that. And I try to teach all y'all how to do this the best possible way I can. It is not always worked because there's so much to do. When you're building a new project, you forget something that you did 10 years ago. And then you have to relearn it. You have to reteach yourself what you're doing.
Mike, I think it's important to let you know something. You can read between the lines.
I can...
We are all staying on Monopoly Go.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
All of us, Mike.
Yes, I got it, Eddie. I'm not that dense. I pick up quick.
Mike, you are no one already. Or you are one already. Master.
I am a master already. Well, thank you very much. You know, I've spent the past 17 years learning this craft. And somebody might say, "Well, how are you learning this craft?" There's how are you learning it? Where can I learn it? Well, you have to learn it right here. It's my craft. But the thing is, the more you learn, the better you get. All right, I started doing micro machines. All right, I started 17 years ago with this one. I didn't even know this was a hobby. Well, back then, 17 years ago, this was not a hobby. It wasn't. I was just playing an RPG, and I used this in the game. And the first week went great. And then at the end of the week, one of the guys said, "Hey, can you make more?" And I went, "Yeah." And so I started building more stuff. That is where that has to go. Right there.
Honey Bunny says she's been texting you like
Oh.
Jesus was a hippie and she heard nothing back.
Oh, yeah. I'm busy, sweetie. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Go check this out here. All right. Okay, where is everything? Oh, there it is. Sorry, sweetheart. I'm really busy. Thanks for letting me know, Eddie. Okay, so, and this is a critical stage where I'm at right now. All right, this all has to fit together so flawlessly. And I've never had to do this before. This has to fit together. This is a build that has to go with another part. In other words, this Star Destroyer, it has to all fit together seamlessly so that when this slides into here, all right, when that slides into there, the hammerhead hits right like that. Now this has to come down. All right, so that's got to go down. That means I have to push that inside there like that. Okay, we're cooking with gas now, everybody. Oh, man. Yeah, that looks good. That actually looks really, really good. Wow. I am. I'm showing the hammerhead. Prep work. You cannot dodge it. Okay, so now we take this apart just like that. Set that back down over there because it's leaking gravel. And now I'm going to hold this, flip it over, because I want to see where this is at and how it's fitting in here.
Grant says his OCD is freaking out about the gap.
Is freaking out about what?
The gap.
What gap?
I don't know. Maybe the gap between his teeth.
I don't know. What gap are you talking about?
In the stands.
What do you mean the gap in the stand?
Oh, I think right there where your finger is, where the stand is a gap. It's not covered yet.
Oh, you talking about those gaps? Well, this gap in here will not be filled. This out here will be. All right. Well, I can't do anything right now with this. I have to wait for a minute. I've got to fix this. All right, now, you guys watched me last 2 weeks ago. I filled all of this with gravel because the weight was wrong. This thing kept tipping over backwards. Okay, so now, what was that? Oh, yep, there we go. Got to put that back up here. What I'm running into right now is I've got gravel leaking out of this. And so that means I need to fill all of this in so that the gravel will quit falling out of here. Okay, that means I need to make some of this. There we go. Okay, what I've got going on here is this is paper towel and Elmer's glue. Now, this will be inserted into this crack. You can see it here, right along there. All right, what this is going to do is this is going to fill this crack in. And because it is paper and Elmer's glue, you can sand it down. All right, so that's going in there just like that. All righty. Get that all put in there. And what I'm basically doing is I'm just packing this hole full of paper with Elmer's glue so it becomes stronger. And it keeps the gravel from leaking out. All right, now these smaller holes, we're just going to fill them with glue.
Make sure you pack the hole, Mike.
It's kind of like packing your hole, Eddie. All right. And then when this dries, what happens is you'll be able to sand it down and get rid of any lumps and bumps and stuff that you have in it.
Mike, are you going to paint the sands?
Yes, the stand will be painted. It'll match the Star Destroyer totally. Okay, let's see what else we got over here. We got leaks over here too. And now these are much smaller. And so all I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to put glue along here, just like that. Okay. Yeah. Now that has to dry again, then I have to sand it down and start filling it in. Okay, this is very cool. Oh, since I got this up here, I better show you what we got going on with this. All right. This is a crashed Star Destroyer. Okay. If any of you seen the movie Rogue One, you know what it did. Okay, so what I have done is I have done a lot of work with fiber optics on this. Okay, now back here in the back, I also have this. This is all the crash sections and what it has done to it, and going, oh my God, we're broken. Okay. Say what? Yeah, now this bike light that I have back here, this is all the fiber optics and everything back here that has this old bike light, has 3 different settings. It flashes. Oh no, and then it rotates. So this build has been just absolutely amazing. I wanted to build this 10 years ago. Okay, and the thing about it is I started building it 8 years ago and then quit because I didn't have any way to light it up back then. And I knew I wanted lights in it. And so anyway, that's where I am today. I am now being able to finish this up. All right, this piece has to go up inside. Well, one of the things I have to do is I have to pack that inside full of Elmer's glue and paper towel. All right, and because of that, because of that Elmer's glue and the paper towel, I have to wait until this evening so that when I put the stand in it, it will actually dry with it on the stand, so that it can't slip around, it can't move left or right or back and forth. It will always be lined up correct, so that when I want it on the stand, I can put it on the stand, it'll stay there. That means I have to build this section as well. Now, this has to be the same way. I have to build a cone shape, you know, like the cone heads, that kind of thing. Now, do not slip down. This has got to stay there. Do not slip.
Don't slip while you're packing your hole, Mike.
Yeah? And I'm not packing a hole, Eddie. I'm making a cone. Come on. Get with the program. What? What, Eddie?
Mike saying no Packers.
Well, I'm glad you thought that was funny, Eddie. I did too. All right. And so now there's that. But see, this changes dimensions. All right. This is a round section rather than a tapered section. And so once I get this to a certain point that it'll stay there, and I can add my second layer of paper onto this, which is this stuff right here, junk mail. Then I can cut it down to where the taper starts. Then I can wrap stuff straight around this to my elevation that I need. Now, the reason this is so specific is it has to be able to fit on here on this stand for years and years and years. Taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, etc. Now, you're going to do that for its entire lifetime. Well, if I plan on living to be 150, that's a long time from now. And hey, you guys, the more you tune into my channel and watch this show, the more stuff you're going to be able to learn. And because this hobby has taken me 17 years to perfect. So, in 17 years, I have learned a huge amount of stuff. I will teach it to everyone that comes in and wants to learn. But it's going to take time. You're not going to learn this quick. This is a brand new hobby. I created it 17 years ago. Did not know it was going to be a hobby. Back when I started this, I'll tell you how this started. This is going to give you a trippy situation. Okay, now they shut the jewelry shops down and I couldn't make jewelry anymore. And I was bored, absolutely senseless. And so anyway, I saw some Star Wars books on a table. I knew what it was. I knew it was an RPG. And so I went over there and said, "What you doing?" They said, "We're playing Star Wars RPG." I went, "Oh, that's cool. Can I play?" "Sure." So I sat down and played. Now, that was Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, we left Coruscant on a piece of paper. Just that big. And I said, "What is that?" "Oh, that's our Millennium Falcon." I went, "Oh, okay." Well, my brain, the way it worked, I said to myself, "That's a piece of paper." So anyway, I went home that weekend and I ate a box of mac and cheese, had some Elmer's glue, and I made this Falcon 17 years ago. Anyway, at the end of the week, one of the guys, after playing this the next week, they couldn't believe it. They thought I stole it. They had all kinds of questions about it. And I said, "Well, the deal is I made it out of paper." "No." "Yeah, made it out of paper." And so one of the guys asked me that following Friday if I could make more. I said, "Yeah." And I never quit making stuff to play in the game. I never stopped. All right. All of these little pieces are made out of paper, some staples, different things like that, but mostly 99.9% paper. That's a staple, those up there, because you couldn't make paper that small, make it work. So that's a staple. And I used chopped up staples to make the legs work on the AT-AT puppy. I used paper clips on the DeLorean and malleable wire to make the DeLorean look right. And I just kept building. I never stopped. It really played with my brain the right direction. I could build on this for a little while and then put it down, and I could work on this one. But anyway, I did micro machines. For the first 2 years of building this stuff, I built 50 micro builds. All right, this stuff's tough. This has been around since 2011. And now I'm building the things that you see now. Very large builds, very detailed. All right, now I know that goes on there like this, okay? This is, the stand will fit. Now this is all going to be inside the chassis. And so you have to make this strong enough that once it's, because you can't get into this after it's built. All right, that mark right there, that's where I have to cut this thing off to, because that's where it changes. And now if you start cutting this stuff and you just work it around like this, it will just keep continuing to cut it around until you get where you want. Then you have to square it up like that. Now this goes on here like so. Oh, not quite. Needs a little more. Thank you all for sharing me with others. And you guys know that I'm on YouTube television now. You can actually catch me on TV. If you got one of them giant TVs, you know, my head gets really big. But anyway, that looks pretty good right there. All right. So, at this point in time, but see, I need to make it this long, from here to here. So, what I need now is one of these, and I need it just like that. That's going to be good. So, now we take a piece of this off of there, like so, and I start to form it on here. What?
Your employees are making jokes in the chat.
Well, that's okay.
They're not paying attention, reading you anything.
I realize they're not reading me anything. Is there something important, Miranda, that needs to be read to? If there is, please read it to me.
Not unless you want to hear about people packing shit.
Oh. Well, as long as they're laughing and joking amongst themselves, I don't care.
Sorry, Mike.
No, you're not. You're having fun. Eddie needs a minute? Uh-oh. Well, we have fill-in personnel for when Eddie needs a minute. And please, Eddie, go to the bathroom to do that.
He peed himself.
He peed himself? That's funny.
Yeah, he needs a whole roll of paper towel.
Oh, wow.
He
Well,
needs tissues for his issues.
Eddie's having an issue, everybody. So please forgive Eddie. He is what he is, you know. Eddie's he's his own kind of cat right there. Now, this is the stuff you got to do. Various things you have to build to make stuff work.
Mike, we were joking about backing that kind of stuff, and eventually Eddie said something about files. And GJ said virtually nothing the whole show. And then he said Eddie's pretty rich because he's sitting on files, so we all broke.
Yeah. Very good.
Not doing their jobs.
Aha. Now,
Tattling.
I need that to be right there, just like that. And I need this to work here. Oh, no, I don't. I can move that around. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to stick some glue down in here very carefully, because what can happen here is I have to glue this upper piece onto here, but yet not let the glue get onto I can't say that, it'll fall out of his chair. Anyway, I can't let the glue get on here.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
I can't.
I triple dog dare you. To say
I know you do, but I can't.
it. Say it.
Say what?
You know what you're gonna say. Say it.
Mike, I dare you. Mike, if you do, I will quit.
Say it.
Well, I was talking, and I suppose now that I've been called out on this numerous times, I guess I have to say it. Okay, what I was implying on this is you can't put glue on your shaft. If you put glue on your shaft, you're in trouble. And that's what they were all informing me of. All right, so now that I've got this, I can trim this little edge off of here, because now this is actually going to work pretty good.
Child left.
The child left. He was laughing too hard.
You can hear him if you listen closely.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add Elmer's glue and paper towel. Because what happens with this at this point is it starts creating the cement that you need to make your stand stick to itself. Or I should say stick in place.
Yeah. Stick to itself. That sounds about right.
Yep. And so that goes on here just like this. All right, so what this is going to do is this is going to just add more strength. Because now it doesn't matter what this looks like. It can look like a mess because this is all going up inside the chassis. So what happens is it completely vanishes. Once you build the outside of the chassis around it, it's gone. Now we're going to put it back on here, make sure it's staying where it's supposed to. There they are.
Apparently your flying has shaft and packing has holes today.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wonder about this show.
According to Edward.
According to Edward.
This show is degraded.
it's went downhill, did you say?
Yeah.
It went down so far.
This is not even educational anymore. It's termed.
Well, it is educational, just not this kind of education.
Learning about shafts and packing.
Well, sometimes you have to, it depends on what kind of shaft you're using. If you're using a drive shaft or something like that, you have to make sure, well, not so much that kind of shaft, but like your drive shaft goes into your differential, and the differential drives the wheels. All right, well, the axle that is there, if you do not pack your axle with grease where it goes into the bearing, you're going to have a massive amount of problems. Well, as long as I can add to the fun, I'm happy to do it.
They're not even here anymore. They're gone.
Who's gone?
Everybody. They're laughing about assholes and packing and shafts.
Mike, you got an hour left of packing your ass open.
Howdy, everybody. Are we having troubles with packing today? You can use packing peanuts and you can use styrofoam. You can pack it with a lot of stuff. If you take a bunch of paper like this and crumple it all up, you can pack with that as well.
Now Mike's packing nuts.
Well,
Mike packed Rinda's dog? Mike's packing his asshole with grease?
no, I tell you what, you guys, what in the heck are you going with the show today? It's Friday. Oh, that's it. It's Friday. Oh, man.
Early day off.
So anyway, you guys, if you are building something like what I build, you have to build your stands in early. Now, I'm a little bit late with putting the stand together because of all the amazing stuff I had to do with this hammerhead. This stand goes in here like this, all right? And it's got to hold this thing up. And this is starting to get heavy, all right? It probably weighs a pound. Yeah, maybe a pound and a half. So this all has to fit together. Now, the thing about what I'm doing right now is I am trying to make the back part of this stand fit together better. And it takes a lot of timing and practice and
Mike's shaft weighs a pound?
well, I don't know about that shaft.
According to Edward, it does.
Uh-oh. Really? What's he hinting at?
I don't know.
I think his shaft weighs like a quarter of a pound.
Oh my God.
Serves you right, Eddie.
They're not even here. They're
Hey, James. What size are my ball bearings? I don't have ball bearings anymore, Eddie. I got roller bearings. That's okay, Grant. If it's a fun day today, because it's Friday, that's a good thing. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Phone Show. Of course I'm reading, you guys. This was too much fun for me to stay out of the show.
Just don't say backing shaft woman, that's okay.
Or asshole.
Hi, Pamela. How are you doing? Oh, you guys, I'm going to have fun with this now that you broke the ice. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Mike, is that the first time you ever broke the ice before you packed your goal?
No, it's not.
You're so stupid.
When we were last ice fishing, Eddie, I let you break the ice. Ooh.
So disturbing.
I know, isn't it?
You can't have any boys together in one room. My gosh, everything turns inappropriate.
It goes to football practice.
You guys are thinking of the wrong head.
Absolutely, James. All right, you guys. Now what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to use Elmer's glue and a paper towel to I have to bring this size of this cone up to match this size down here. Reason being is because I've got to start wrapping this around without it tipping downward.
So what are you doing, Mike? With the paper towel?
I'm packing it around the cone.
There we go. They're gone again.
Well, I tell you what, James, I don't think balls would work good if they were flat. Well, as you all can tell, Eddie's having fun.
That's Grant.
And Grant, yes.
Don't get get glue on your shaft or you get flat balls.
Well, I don't know about that. I've never had that problem.
Mike, you have to take over. I'm going to upgrade you guys.
James said to be careful.
I am always careful, James.
Mike's wrapping a coder on his shaft.
Well, if I could have understood that, I would have answered that, but I couldn't understand a word.
Because he has Eddie's shaft in his mouth.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no.
Don't tell me it's...
Well, everybody, as you can tell, we're having a very good time on Friday.
Sorry, Mike. I'm going to mute. I've got...
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Huh.
Cylinder balls? Who has cylinder balls?
Well, obviously somebody does, or James wouldn't be talking about it.
Oh my goodness.
Now, the cool thing is, once this all dries, which by tomorrow it'll be dry, I can sand down all of the lumps and bumps.
Oh my god.
Oh, Prime, thank you very much. I don't do Dagwoods anymore, you guys. I have got,
Lumps
if you build every Dagwood that I've got videos of, you'll probably be busy for a year.
Mike now builds packwood sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I don't use plywood, Eddie.
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to think of a good joke for Eddie on that one, but there isn't one.
Mike, Natalie said she was hungry. I think she'll grab pickle pack tart.
Wow, Eddie. Oh, Honey Bunny would tell you that's inappropriate, boy.
She would laugh too. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but she would laugh, but it's still inappropriate.
Okay, this whole show is inappropriate, Mike. Don't be godly now.
And you're right, James. I wish all of you would try paper engineering. I really do. It's not only a fun hobby, but
He was talking about
you
the
can,
packwood sandwiches.
of course he was. You can all have a very good time with it, as you can tell by the show today.
How did you get them, Mike, if that's not too personal?
How did you get them, Mike, if that's not too personal? James, how did I get what? I don't know where the chat went, but I have no idea how to follow it right now. So, James, how did I get what? Thanks, GJ. GJ started this? Oh, really? What I'm working on today is a couple of different things. Okay, the Hammerhead, I've got to build the stand. You can see by these holes right here, that's where this stand is going to go fit. But I have to build this in stages. I've got to have this front piece go in here. The back piece has to go in here, but I have to put this part right here has to go between here and here because all of this has to fit together. And I'm too, and it's a good thing this stands up on its own because I don't have a stand for it to sit on right now. I'm busy working on this part.
Make sure you describe what you're doing in detail.
I am describing what I'm doing in detail. I'm wrapping more paper around the top of this cone that fits onto this stand. If you think I'm falling for that again, forget it.
Balls.
What?
James was asking about your cylinder balls.
Uh,
How did you get your cylinder balls?
he says I'm stuck at the moment.
Yeah, and below he says your cylinder balls.
I get your.
Are you delayed?
I don't know. Or it's,
Cheese and crackers.
I have no idea. Yes. Yes. And who is it? AID Aiden. Absolutely. Because all of this, now see, this part fits onto the Star Destroyer chassis, on the stand of the Star Destroyer. All right, it fits in there just perfect. It's beautiful. All right, I've got to cover these edges up. But anyway, this is a 3-part build. I have to make sure that once I get this done, these parts done and dry, that when I put the stand together and I put the Star Destroyer in here, this part onto the Star Destroyer stand, all of it fits together just perfect. Then I have to be able to glue it together and leave it stuck. As the two pieces become one piece, I have to let the glue completely dry so that when I take the stand off of the Hammerhead, these will be inside the body of the Hammerhead and they will not come loose. Well, Eddie, you would have to bend over for that. I can't show that on TV. No, James. I said I had roller bearings. That's not cylinders. That was something Eddie made up. Wow. I'm glad it's Friday. You guys have literally driven everybody away. What?
Normal.
Thank you guys for your support. Unfortunately, my mods have fallen off the cliff today. I know, James. I understand. Oh, geez. Well, it is a Friday, everybody. It is the first full week of January, so I guess we're starting off the new year with a bang.
Why don't you just start show off this, okay?
Absolutely, Aiden. And see, the situation is this. This is where the stand goes into the chassis of this build. Well, this piece right here has to go in like this. And it has to be glued in place. But I can't do that until this is absolutely completely dry. And I can sand it down and make it uniform. The uniformness of this cone is the most important part of this, because once it goes inside this chassis, you'll never see it again. That's all right, Goose. I'm sure that the boneheads in the show will fill you in.
When the show goes into RC, you'll never see it again.
The jewelry box turned out extremely well. My daughter was super impressed with it.
Why are me and Natalie the only normal ones in here?
Well, Natalie, the sanity is between you and me and Miranda. The insanity fell to the other mods. Well, I screwed up, Goose, and I talked about these shafts right here, and it got blown out of proportion with these, because these all go to make this stand up and do the right thing.
What?
Thank you, Kyla, for the heart. Very much. And the flowers. Oh boy, you guys. The show went off the rails today. I'm not sure if we're in the rail yard going off the rails or if we're on a mountain pass getting ready to go into a tunnel and going off the rails. I knew that would get them. I knew it would.
Oh no.
My tummy hurts.
Absolutely, Gregory. Absolutely. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay. Now this is going to get them going even more because for some reason their brains are stuck on shafts. This shaft goes into this Star Wars ship just like that. All right. Now, the thing about these is you have to have the stands to display your stuff. If you don't have a stand to display it, then it just lays around on the table like that. How it got blown out of proportion, I don't know.
Oh
Well, you're welcome, Sir Rapsalot. Thank you very much for the donation.
no. Baby stand soon? What?
I don't know, James. I guess you can call that a baby stand. But that is not as small as this baby stand right there. So they've already propagated themselves into other stuff or other things.
You're making it worse, Mike.
That's okay. It's Friday.
It's something.
It's Friday, everybody. Welcome to the phone show, everyone. Thank you all for coming and being part of this lunacy that we're got going on today. Oh, my goodness sakes. But anyway, yep, this is the stand for the Hammerhead Corvette, and I had to start doing it today. I could not wait any longer because I have to be able to match these two things up. The Hammerhead Corvette and the Star Destroyer.
Who is this James fella? He's making everything worse.
Absolutely, James. You don't want to do that. You know, it's like a train traveling in a tunnel. All right, if it touches the sides, it destroys the train.
Oh no.
Hi, welcome to the phone show.
Destroys the train.
Well, I tell you what, Goose, not sure. Yeah, hey, GJ, I agree with that. And the situation is, if he uses super glue, he's in real trouble.
Mike has girth. What?
Mike,
It's a model orgy.
What? I don't see any of that, chat.
Yeah, I see it on my end.
Yeah, I haven't got it. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, this is where we're at. I've got to let those dry now because I have to do some sanding work on this. And basically, I have to take this cone right here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. I have to take this cone and I have to make it absolutely equal all the way around. Otherwise, you have friction in the wrong spots.
You said it. Friction.
I did say that. Yep.
Mike, you have to stop, please. I'm begging you. I'm running out of tissues.
Well, just go grab a towel out of the bathroom and use that.
That's how.
I'm gonna stop reading, Mike. As long as you don't say anything funny, I'll be okay.
Oh, I'm going to say something funny as soon as I can. And I'm sorry, you guys, but I had to read the chat today.
That's fine. We understand. Oh, boy.
What song is stuck in your head, Goose? Oh, wow. Well, anyway, building continuously for 17 years, I have learned I've learned a lot about building with paper. Some of it better than others. Now, not sure about building with Eddie, though. It's one of those kind of things that is an acquired sport.
Mike, you can turn the camera down on the shaft now. I can read.
No, you can't. You're laughing your ass off still.
No, I'm right here, Mike. I'm honestly good.
And you can say that with a straight face?
Yes, I'm right here, Mike.
Yeah, huh?
The stroke by Billy Squire is good too. See, I can read.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm sorry, man. You went too far today.
What do you mean I went too far?
Mike, you started it when you packed your house.
Well, yeah, James, sometimes I do. You know, sometimes you have to wrap it in tissue paper.
He's gone again.
All the rest of the paper is too rough. As in, roof. There you go. There's another one for you.
What?
Eddie's packing. What, Eddie? Hey, and don't get the AT-AT puppy mixed up with roof. That's for you. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, X. It does help with structural integrity. Absolutely. Yes, Mojo, absolutely is optional.
So wrong.
Well, this innuendo show is innuendo.
I don't think you should be saying innuendo.
Innuendo. Mike, what's wrong with you?
Oh, this is what I did for years in the show, was use all the wording and all the stuff that come across the show against and for everything in the show. I was thinking about it last night, and all the little different things people would say that I could make fun of or make into a good joke.
Please don't use the shaft innuendo. Mike, use an anal fissure.
Right now, Goose, I am working on the stand. These are the pieces that have to go up inside the chassis so that when you set it onto the stand, it'll stay put. And it won't flop around or move around. Okay, I won't. I won't a lot. Once in a while, I might. And hey, everybody, remember, Sir Raps-a-Lot understands about shaft movement. It really does. I will, James. I'm going to have to clean out my brain off of after this one. That's all right, Goose. I don't want to add to it right now. Grant and Eddie can't breathe.
They're quiet now. You might as well just start again.
Well, Mojo, unfortunately, this show is only for 18 years old and over. So if there's any 18-year-olds that have to go to their mom to find out what's going on, I feel sorry for them. James, who are you phrasing that to?
You.
Hi, Joy. you probably didn't want to come in right now. The show's a mess. Well, I try not to have. I'm not going to answer that. I can't do that, James. I'm sorry.
The internet broke.
The internet broke. Yeah, unfortunately, it broke a little bit late.
Mine broke.
Hello? I can hear you.
My internet's not working.
Why not?
Hello?
Yeah, Goose, I get it. Yeah, movement's important. Well, Natalie, Joy can help.
Now we're back.
I'm here, Mike.
Oh, thank you, Artistic. Thank you very much. I read that comment before it was pulled.
Shameless.
Hi, Shooter. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. It's a train in the sand right now because it jumped the tracks and left the rails. Right. Okay, those are actually, I should probably leave them alone and just let them dry now so that I can shape them properly. Yeah, what's that mean?
I'm ready to read, Mike.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do it.
Shooter McGavin? I know, that was a good movie. I liked Happy Gilmore. Yeah, that was such a cool movie. Oh, hey, you guys. There's a movie out there called Mr. Majestic, I believe is the name of the movie. If you get a chance, go watch that movie. You will not believe how good Jim Carrey played that part.
The Majestic.
The Majestic? The movie's called The Majestic. I saw it a couple times way back when it was first made, and it's really good.
Are you ready, Mike?
Ready for what?
For me to read?
Yeah, The Majestic. Absolutely, Mojo. It was really good. Hey, Majestic. No, hey, Mojo. Did you see Passengers, the movie? Yeah, if you get a chance, Goose, you guys would love it. The Majestic, really, really good movie. Same way with Passengers. And that brings up a point. I might as well show you this, you guys. And so, Ion Drive, intergalactic spacecraft with passengers in it, all sleeping because of the 250 or 300 year journey that they had to go on to get to another planet to habitat, to live on. Passengers, the movie. Very, very good movie, you guys. If you get a chance to see it, please do. I think it's one of the better movies that was ever made. Very cool build this was. Making these, that was hard. Trying to figure out how to put that curve in there. Yeah. And no, I'm not going to give any secrets on this one. This is one that's going to probably go to my grave. And in case you guys are interested, it doesn't take patience to do this. It takes dedication. This is my Millennium Falcon. It's hollow. The Millennium Falcon was over 3,000 pieces. I counted them up one time, but after it was built and I didn't get the numbers right. This took 365 hours. That's 1 hour a night for a year. Very cool build this. Yeah. All right. So, well, everybody, I guess I'm going to let Eddie read now. Since he's regained his breath, I'm going to go back down here. All right, Eddie, you're up.
Attention to detail is incredible. Great job.
Thank you very much. It's really important for detail to be right. The more detail that you put into something correctly will trick people into thinking you did it exactly right. Not necessarily the truth, but it's very important that you do that. All right, I got to take this off of here. Okay. I like to keep my tools organized and in good shape because tools are expensive. If you take care of your tools, they will last you for years. I have literally worn my Dremel out. But I have used it continuously for the past 6, 7 years. Anyway, this is where I'm at right now. I am trying to figure out how I have to build the stand into this hammerhead. It'll stand up like this, very, very good. But that is not how it is going to look. And as you can see, I've done a lot of work since yesterday. I got all of this closed in. And now I'm sanding it down so that I can put the armor on here, or the outside skin, then the armor. So, I think what I really need to do is pull this off of here. Now, it's not ready to glue this engine onto here yet. I still have got way too much to do before I can do that. I have to get all the wires soldered together. I need to build this front section. That's what this is for. Okay. I need a measurement here. All right.
Armored shaft will look cool.
Absolutely. Do not use it on your girlfriend.
What?
Just stop.
Yeah, you guys stepped in that one.
No, Mike, we're trying to be serious here, and you're just egging this on.
Yes, I don't get to do that very often, do I?
Dude, you got 26 days left. 26 months. 26.
Say, honey bunny, if you've been watching the show, it went completely off the rails. We crashed the train. The squirrel train is now crumpled up and all over the desert. I think that is something to do with, I'm not going to go there either. Anyway, I love you, honey bunny.
Mike, my cheeks hurt so bad.
You'll have to tell me after the show, Eddie. Okay. Now, let's see, is that going to be right? Oh, yeah, that's going to do okay. Alrighty, that has got to go back there. Let's see, how far has that got to go back on there? I need a different picture.
Be on Sunday?
Say what?
Can you tell people you're going to be on Sunday?
No, I did not.
Well, you want to tell them?
Nope, I do not. You guys can go ahead and tell them.
Okay, hey everybody, Mike will be on live Sunday, 10 p.m. Pacific, or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will be on there singing.
Well, you heard it from Sir Raps a lot. We will be live on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Zoom. Now, any of you that have a membership, you can come witness what's going on.
I have a table saw, not much else. I'd like to get into woodworking. What kind of project would you recommend to start given my limited large tools?
You have a limited large tool. You want to start a project, build bookshelves. That's probably the easiest thing if you only have a table saw to do.
Perfect.
So it looks like I'm going to have to build this in sections. Well, because I can't cover this up, so I have to cover up part of it.
Mike, do birdhouses have 2 holes?
No,
Okay.
unless it's a 2-story birdhouse with,
Okay.
2 living quarters in it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to bite on that one, Eddie. Who wants to make them?
Raisin.
Ah, birdhouses are cool. They can also be built with a table saw. Well, looks like I got to get this ruler out and do a little bit of squaring up of this edge. So, how is everybody doing? I hope you're going to have a good weekend, everyone. It is a Friday show that went completely sideways. And so, yeah, we haven't had that much fun in the show in a while. So, I think Grant and Eddie got their laugh on for the year. They had a blast with it. James, all of y'all, thank you for coming to the show today.
100% your fault, Mike.
100% my fault. How come it became my fault? Because I was talking about something important with the build.
No, Mike, it's the way you talked about the importance. And we will go over this after the show, Mike. There will be an after show.
Oh, yes, there will, because I'll be here. All right, you guys, what I'm doing right now is I have this tubing, okay, better known as a shaft. Now, what I got to do with that shaft is I have to wrap it with paper. Because, now what I'm going to do, and I'll tell you about this. This shaft will get wrapped with paper right here. Now, what I'm going to do with this, once I get this done, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it in half. Because
Cut the shaft.
I only need half of it to work right to build this. What's that, Miranda?
Did you say you're going to cut the shaft in half?
No, I'm not going to cut the shaft in half. I'm going to cut the tubing. I'm going to cut this paper in half. Yeah. Eddie's the only one good at cutting shafts in half.
That's nasty.
What is?
Mike, you really can't fire somebody when you push them over the edge.
I don't plan on that, Eddie. I'm going to keep you around.
Correct set. So right in a bobbin.
Okay. And something that I've learned, this paper, when it's wet like this with the glue, is very malleable. And so it's easy to cut in half at this point.
James said they always want half.
Well, that's because they can't have a hole. All right. Now, I need this to be strong enough to survive all kinds of stuff, so I better put a second layer on this shaft. I got to put a second layer of paper around here. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm using a part of an old glue rag that I got, a glue paper, because it already has glue on it. And it'll just add to the strength. Whenever you're cutting long straightaways, if you use the front of your scissors as a guide and you put it on your line, it pretty much will cut a very, very good straight line. How's Grant doing?
Good. Natalie's going to drag him by his shaft to church on Sunday.
Oh, no.
Niman is in.
Hi, Niman. How you doing? I'm working on detail work on the Hammerhead Corvette.
Toby said, missed a response. Joy, yes, you missed a heck of a show. It was a long length of jokes and innuendos.
Yeah, Joy, you missed it. It was a different Friday show than I've ever had before. And I don't know exactly how they managed to run me off the rails like that, but they did.
James said, seems like everyone has been shafted tonight.
Yeah, James, kind of. Except you got to see the show.
I need real scarecrow mask from Batman Begins, please and thank you, with a voice changer inside.
He needs what?
He needs a real scarecrow mask from Batman Begins, please and thank you, with a voice changer.
Well, that's really good. When are you going to make that Batman thing? Well, that's got to dry. Okay. Who was it asked about the Batman thing?
Tyler.
Tyler, all you have to do is watch my shows every day and start learning how to do this, and you'll be able to make that Batman mask, Scarecrow mask, in no time. But you got to practice. You can't just talk about it. You have to do it. Love you too, sweetheart. Okay. That I don't need anymore. So I put it back in this little organizer full of round stuff. Now I've been collecting that round stuff for 17 years, you guys. So don't expect to find all this stuff that I've got for round things very easily. You won't. 17 years of picking up round stuff everywhere. 15 minutes of the show left, you guys. And I'll be gone for the weekend. I will be back Monday. I hope you all get a chance to come to the show 2 hours earlier than right now. And I suppose what I could do is show you some of the light work on this. Yep, I can do that. All right, where'd the battery go? Uh-oh, what'd I lose my battery? Oh, no, found it, Coach. Battery goes on here. These engines work so good. Is that cool or what? This is one of the best builds I've ever done in my entire life. So, come Monday, I should have this engine compartment on the Hammerhead Corvette, and it should all be lit up with a switch so that I can turn it on and off. All right, that is set up pretty darn good right now.
Joy said so much wow.
Thank you, Joy.
GJ said Derek shaking his head wondering what he's part of.
Yeah, I know, Derek. This thing kind of went awry. All right, now these pieces are going to go on here, like this. They're part of the chassis work, but I can't do anything with them until they're absolutely dry. Ah, man. Nope, that's too wide. Wait a minute, that's pretty good right there. Ha ha ha. Okay, so here we go. I put these on here. It spread them out just a little tiny bit. So now I'm going to set this back by my fan to dry, so that they will be dry in a couple hours. Okay, very good. Oh, come on now. Don't be doing that. No. There.
Glow-in-the-dark paint would be cool.
Yeah, glow-in-the-dark paint doesn't work worth a darn. Besides, I got real lights in this. Don't need to glow-in-the-dark stuff.
That stuff is garbage.
This has glow-in-the-dark paint on it. I've got like 4 layers on it right now. It doesn't work.
Mike, you got 10 minutes if you want to read.
Oh, I would love to read, you guys. Well, everybody. Yeah, well, it's okay.
45 minutes of laughing, Grant.
How do you do, you guys? We had a really, really different show today. Johnny. It is well, Johnny. You missed a bunch of stuff in the show today. I had Grant and Eddie laughing so hard they were peeing themselves. It was one of them kind of things that accidentally happened. I am building a Hammerhead Corvette for Star Wars. It is going to crash into a Star Destroyer and break it. It has fiber optic lights, LEDs, and the engine lights come on. Let's see if I do this. Yeah. So anyway, this is the build for today that I'm working on. Very cool lights. This is just awesome, these engines. But that's what I'm working on today. I'll be working on it for the next probably 2 months. because I'm not anywhere near done. I'm just putting accent stuff in right now. I got the stand. I've been working on the stand today. This stand will actually attach to the other stand, which is the Star Destroyer, so that when this crashes into the Star Destroyer, that it all becomes one piece. Very difficult build. Oh, the cool mesh. Oh yeah, I tell you what. I had an old heater under my desk here. It was just a little grill heater. And I kept my feet warm. Well, it broke. I took the grill off of it. That's what I used for the honeycomb on those engines. So it is just a perspective of what I see when I'm doing things. It's like this rope, okay, it came on a gift for Christmas from somebody. Well, I took that rope and I laid it in here. I glued it in here to give this some extra look that's not normal. It's just the little things that you learn how to do. I know. I am damn handsome and I'm handy. Reduce? Yeah, reuse and recycle. Absolutely. Look at this. This is all recycled paper. Everything I build with comes out of my kitchen for free. I recycle all the paper I use. Look at paper towel rolls. I use 2 of them on this. Everything else is a cracker box, cereal box, soda box. Absolutely, Johnny. I totally agree. Thank you, Joy. Grant, you had a headache yesterday. Did all that laughing cause another one? Thank you, James. I have been doing this now for 17 years. I was good at building stuff before I started doing paper. Well, I am really good at doing paper. Sorry, Grant, doggone it. Take a Tylenol. Sounds like a rap song, Eddie. Lump, lump, lump. What, Eddie?
I have nothing if I don't have you.
Uh-huh. That don't sound like a song to me. It sounds like your brain got packed.
You 7 minutes.
I don't even know what that is, Lego. Thank you, GJ. That fixes them. So, anyway, this is all part of what's going on today. Is working on this Hammerhead Corvette that is going to crash into a Star Destroyer. I have, as you can see here, this is all fiber optics. All of these little portholes and guns and stuff are lit up with fiber optics. It took a little bit to figure out how to do this. I'm not even going to answer that one, Grant. Doggone it. Yeah, Eddie, portholes. The stuff that's drilled in your brain.
Why are you picking on me?
What one? That I don't even know how that started. Juan, as in Juan, Eddie. I know, James, right? Anyway, you guys, this is what I'm working on. The Hammerhead Corvette. It didn't fit right, so I had to add a half inch to the sides of this because
It didn't fit.
the girth was too small. If you guys think I can quit, forget it. I'm not going to. It's one of those deals where, hey, guess what? All is fair in love and war. And now we take the sandpaper and we go over this like this. What it does is it takes the high spots of the girth down. Sorry, James. I had to add coal to the fire. Or briquettes, or whatever you want to call that. Thank you, GJ. I agree with you. I agree with you, Goose. We're going to have to get Eddie a specialist. And probably have to put Grant on that list, too. Well, Natalie, take one of those little fire extinguishers with you. We're down to 3 minutes, you guys. I will be back Monday 2 hours earlier. I would love to see you all then. We'll perhaps by that time we'll have everybody's brains back together. And we won't be having this conversation Monday. Unless I decide I want to start something. But I haven't decided that yet. So we don't have to worry about it. Oh, I know what I need to do. I've got to do some work on this chassis part over here. There's too much fuzz around this hole. I had to fix it. There we go. Now it looks good.
It is fuzz. Mike, you're evil.
Well, I try not to be. Really, I do. What, Eddie? You can't speak. What's wrong with you, Eddie? I know, Goose, right? Well, I think I lost Grant and Eddie in the show. They can't talk right because they can't breathe right now.
Can you stop doing that?
It is, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Look at what my thing.
Mike, stop. Mike, stop.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. What'd you do in school today, Hannah?
Going strong.
Oh, it's the end of the show, Hannah. I'm sorry. Doggone it. You just got out of school. Hannah, I'll be live Monday. And hopefully we'll have the show brought back into good graces with number one, because it was really a mess today.
Mike, show's over.
Show's over. All right, everybody. I gotta go. I will be back
Pack it in.
Monday. I'll have a live show on Discord for all the members on Sunday at 10 a.m., 2 hours earlier than right now. So anyway, you guys, I have got to go. I have wrecked the show today. And I will try to pull it all together on Monday and get all these wayward angels straightened out. Because it was my fault they went bad, and I don't know how. Because I didn't start anything. It just sort of had to finish it. But anyway, you guys, take care, Paper Army. I'll be back Monday, 2 hours earlier. Thank you all for coming into the show and being part of this craziness today. And Hannah, I hope to see you Monday. And have a good weekend, Hannah. Everybody, take care. And remember, doesn't matter what you are. Doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what color you are. And it doesn't matter what religion you are either. We all live on the third rock from the sun. That makes us human beings, everybody. Let's be better human beings and stop hurting other human beings. I think we can do it. We just have to put our minds to it and our mouths to it. Take care, Paper Army. I will see you Monday.